Oh, wow. I'm sorry, her voice there? Okay, we're now here. This is kind of an unexpected listen or like reaction today from me because I didn't have any plans of taking a look at this today, but because I kind of just came from looking at the dance practice as well as the on the spot video for DAYOUNG's Body a bit earlier, I decided in that video that I was going to take a look at the album. Now, the only reason I found out that there was an album attached to this is because I did watch her interview with Moongar. I actually haven't completed that yet. That's a video that I have to finish. But I was watching her video, her interview with Moongar on Moongar's show on her YouTube channel, and she mentioned on that there would be 3 songs on this album when Moongar asked about it, and so I was like, okay. I put it in my mind that I was going to take a look at it, and when I looked at the content that I mentioned earlier today, that's when I decided I'd just go ahead and do it because I didn't have a lot to look at today. And so now we are here. We're going to be taking a look at DAYOUNG's Gonna Love Me Right. And I don't know, I'm looking forward to it. Body is a song that I've been taken with it for quite a bit of time. I've been watching the YouTube shorts of her doing the challenge with other artists and stuff like that, and it's just been such a damn good time. DAYOUNG is someone whose face I knew of in Uzusonyo, but I didn't really know her name. I just knew the face, and to kind of hear this type of sound from her. I know in that interview she said that they all kind of sound a bit different, but I'm curious to see in what way they sound different, and so we're just kind of here. Now, as I mentioned, if you haven't already seen that, both of these things should be posted. My reaction to the music video, if you haven't seen that, definitely check that out. And if you haven't seen my reaction to the dance practice and on the spot video from her, definitely check that out too. I had a great time with all of those things. You should be able to find that in the DAYOUNG/Ujusonyo playlist. Yeah, I'm not going to keep you guys any longer. We're just going to go ahead and hop into this album reaction, but I do have a disclaimer before we do that. I am someone who pauses a lot. I rewind a lot, and that's especially true when it comes for album first listens. It doesn't matter how long or short the album is. I can turn like a I could turn like a 3-minute album into like 20 very easily. And so this is going to be this shouldn't be incredibly long, but I do know that I'm a pauser, so I do like to give that kind of a disclaimer to those who aren't a fan of it. If you aren't a fan of it, definitely find someone who doesn't do it as often as I do. But another thing is that if you find yourself enjoying anything in this album first listen, anything at all, definitely do the cringy YouTuber thingies of like, commenting, and or subscribing. Any one of the 3, it is helpful to me, and me saying this time sometimes works, but yeah. In terms of this album first listen, as you can see, the very first song in this album is Body. Body is a song that I've reacted to already, so you won't be seeing my reaction to Body in this album first listen. You're only going to be seeing my reaction to the other 2 songs in this album that we haven't listened to yet. That being said, though, you guys are just essentially going to get my final thoughts on this song again, because I do listen to every single song on the album again, even if it's something that I've already heard. I just like to do that just to get the flow and the feel of the album as a whole. But I don't add those to album first listens because I've already reacted to it, and so you can find my reaction to that on the channel. With that being said, normally I would be adding this song to the playlist it needs to go into, but as you can clearly see, it's already been put into a playlist. However, I will be taking a look at the credits while I sit here and listen to this song again, and I will see you guys again in just a second with my final thoughts on this song, and then we'll go into the rest of the album together. So I'll see you guys in just a second. It's just that song. It's just that song for me. It's just that song for me. To me, in my eyes, she couldn't have debuted with a better song than that. She couldn't have, bro, because that song, the way that song makes me feel hype every time I listen to it. And this is like my 4th, 5th time listening to it now, because even though I did already have it in a playlist, it hasn't popped up in a playlist since I've added it to it, because I have my playlist on shuffle, and so I mean, if it doesn't pop up in it, then I don't hear it. And so this is like my 4th or 5th time hearing it, like editing. Well, I haven't even edited that video yet, so listening to the music video. Did I watch that twice? I don't even know. It's somewhere around there. It hits the same way it did the first time I listened to it, and then some. It's such a good song, man. It's so good, bro. It's such a good song. It's such a good song. This song truly, again, I am someone who's listened to Uju Sonyo's music, and I am familiar with them. I am familiar with certain members in the group more than others. While I recognize DAYOUNG's face, I did not know DAYOUNG's name, and now I feel like this right here has just kind of put her on my radar. So I will forever and always now just be looking for, and like even with the group stuff too, I feel like because I'm saying this, she's absolutely been put on my radar, and so I will be looking out for her. I'm like, I am a fan of DAYOUNG, bro, with this song. I really, really am. I'll be looking out for future music that she puts out, any Ujusonyo content. I'll be checking those things out, bro. I will be looking, and I'll be set, and I'll be ready for it. But we're now done listening to Body. We're now moving on to the songs on the album that we haven't listened to yet. Actually, before I do that, I took a look at the credits. I saw that Eric Nam and Exy have writing credits on this. I wasn't familiar with the other writers and producers on the song. But Exy and Eric Nam, that is so insane to me. That's so sick. I saw that and I kind of geeked out a little bit. I was like, bro, Exy has writing credits on this. Eric Nam has writing credits on this. How the hell did that come about? Oh, that's so good. That was so cool. I love seeing that. That was really, really good. But yeah, now we're moving on to the next song on the album, which is going to be number 1, Rockstar. I'm curious to see how these other 2 songs on the album are going to sound, because again, in that interview, I believe she said that they were all gonna sound pretty different. Not pretty different, but that they're going to sound different, and so I'm curious to see how that's going to be the case. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Number 1, Rockstar, DAYOUNG. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I wanna be the stunner, the face on every cover. I love that. I really like her voice, bro. Oh. That symbols to the drums. Oh. That guitar, bro. Oh. Wow. I'm sorry, her voice there? Or is it just quite nice? What's she do with her voice there? Wow. Her voice, man. I want to hear that again. I really like the guitar. Strike a pose in the mirror. I can picture that era. Designer everything, you know I don't even care a little bit if everybody's jealous. Her voice on this song, bro. That's all I can say. I know I'm like repeating myself, but do you hear her? Ooh, the vocal? Oh, they added another sound. Yeah. I think the song has its place for me. I think it does. Ooh. Her voice there too. Wait, nah, bro. Cause I was. Look at the hell is that? It does. It feels very early. It does feel very early 2000. Yeah. It does. It feels quite nostalgic. I think it has its place. That guitar though. Wow. Her voice. What was that sound in the background? Was that her voice or was that... There's like a sound back there and I can't tell what it is. It's not a voice though. Her voice, bro. Oh my goodness. Look, no. Like, it's not about to happen. Like, she's on my radar. That's all I have to say now. I really like that song. If I had to compare it to that of Body, Body is still more in line with what it is that I love sound-wise. But this song has its place for me in my playlist. While this isn't like an everyday listen to song, I can see the moments in which I would listen to this song. I could see myself just wanting to kind of hear a sound like this. And I'm kind of glad that we got this sound from her, mainly because of the fact that I love the way that she sung in this. I don't know how to... I'm not I'm not a singer, so I can't really describe what it is that she was doing with her voice, but I kept saying it when she was doing it. But there was this thing that she would do with her voice, and I was like, damn, that sounds like... that sounds really, really good from her. I like that sound from her. Again, as someone who... I keep repeating myself, and I know I keep doing that, but there may be people who see things, people who skip around. So I do feel the need to say this, like, as many times as I can, so that it like really comes across, because I am not familiar with the individual voices of members from Ujusonyo. Besides maybe like Exi, a little bit of Sora, but even then I can't entirely remember because I've only listened to one song from her. Because I'm not familiar with their voices, to kind of get this sound from DAYOUNG, someone who, like, while I recognized her face when saying it, like, I didn't, like, you couldn't have told me that that was DAYOUNG because I wouldn't have known. Like, you would have been like, oh, DAYOUNG, this is that. I would have just been like, which member is that? That's essentially how it is for me with Uji Sonyo. Like, I'm familiar with their music, but I'm not familiar with the group outside of that. So to see that this is what she can do, I felt like it was necessary to have a song that was actually different, especially with this being her first album. I think it's good that she's going to have songs that are different from each other because it'll be able to like really showcase what it is that she can do as an artist. And I'm like excited to hear this next song on the album. I really, really like this. I love the guitar in it. I love the drums in it, of course. I just really like this sound from her. It was really, really good. And again, it has its place for me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and add this to the playlist it needs to go into. I'm going to take a look at the writing creds again, and then I will be back with the next and final song of the album. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, I have added number 1 Rockstar to the playlist it needed to go into. I've also taken a look at the writing credits for that, and I saw again that Eric Nam is on the credits for that. Now, I was kind of curious to see, curious as to why I was kind of seeing him again on the writing credits, and so I did take a bit of a second to look it up. I also didn't realize in listening to that song, because I was so caught up in her voice and just the instrumentals, that I didn't really pay attention to what was being said. Like, I heard the lyrics, but I didn't process the lyrics, and so I didn't realize that that song was completely in English as well. And based on the article that I kind of skimmed through, it seems that Eric is kind of working with her on this English album, apparently, is what it's supposed to be with her. Now, again, I knew that Body was primarily in English. You had like a few Korean words thrown in there, but it was very, very few. So I just considered it to be a fully English song. This one was too. I took a look at the lyrics for that, so that was really cool to see. So I'm assuming that this last song on the album is also going to be English. I'm curious to see if he also has writing credits on that one too, so we will be taking a look at that. Something that I did forget to mention in talking about the previous song, I do rank albums. It doesn't matter how long or short they are. I do it. It's just something that I do, and this album is going to be no different. And so, in regards to the ranking of this album, Body, I think, is still my number 1. Even kind of in between clips, there has been like a little bit of time in between the last clip and the one that you're seeing now. But even in between that, the one thing that just kept coming to my mind was just Body. I kept like singing that song in my head, and I'm like, man, it is such a damn good, catchy song, and I love it so, so much. But again, I also love was it? I keep forgetting. I keep wanting to say One Lonely Rockstar for some reason. Number One Rockstar. Number One Rockstar is a really damn good song too. And I look forward to listening to that one more. But as I said, we're going to go ahead and get on to the the next and final song on this album, which is Marry Me. Let's go ahead and get into it. Oh. What the hell am I doing? Oh. What? Okay, sorry, something like weird was going on there. I wasn't even touching anything for a second and it just kept doing that. Let's try that again. Marry Me, DAYOUNG, let's go. I don't know what was up with that. So far, they do seem... Ooh! They're all... Can't speak, they are all different from each other. Let's just start it over. let's just start it over real quick.
Still see your hands on her body, touching her in ways you never touched me now. Yeah, you had me acting crazy. Yeah, you messed me up. Say forget him.
Her voice there, I'm sorry, bro. Her voice there gives me every time, bro. Her voice there. What is this chorus gonna sound like though? Wow, her voice. Sorry. I'm not sorry. Wow. Wow, this is a really good one too. Oh my gosh, all three of these songs? 3 for 3? Scissors are those. The laughing in the break. I'm sorry, the way she sings there. I wanted to rewind it, but I stopped. Don't you know you're dead to me? This? No, you just stopped. No, you just ended like that. No, don't do that. She was right. She was right in saying that all of these songs were different, and I liked each way in which these songs were different. I enjoyed all of these songs for very different reasons. And again, every single one of these songs has its place. Body is just like an everyday repeat type of song. Like Number One Rockstar has its place too for like when I'm in those types of moods. And then this one is giving very much like, for me personally, like a nighttime song for me. A song that I can see myself listening to quite a bit at nighttime. I just really love that. Like the dun dun, like I don't know how to explain it, but it was damn getting her voice in that too. I've been enjoying her voice across all three of these tracks, and I just love the way her voice sounds across all three of these tracks. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I didn't know she was getting down like that. Like I didn't know how her voice was going to like come across in the other two songs for this album, and I've been greatly and thoroughly surprised. Like it's she's been giving, bro. She's been giving. She's been giving in these songs, and I've enjoyed myself with both of them. Again, seems like this one was also an English song, so it was correct in saying that this was like a fully English album for her. That's so damn cool, bro. That's so cool. I'm curious to see if he wrote on this one too, or if it was just the first two songs. I'm really looking forward to that. In terms of ranking, this is second. This is second for me on the album. So it's Body, Marry Me, and then it's number one Rockstar. Bro, but I love every single one of these songs. Like, number one Rockstar being on the bottom doesn't mean anything. It doesn't, because I enjoyed every single one of these songs. That was just so damn good. So what we're gonna do, actually, you guys don't really need me to come back and say this. I think we can just, you know what? Nah, I'll be back in a second to like fully wrap up this album first. Listen, I want to go ahead and add Marry Me to the playlist it needs to go into, and I want to take a look at the writing credits, and then I will kind of wrap this up with you guys. So give me just 1 second. Okay, I have now added Marry Me to the playlist it needed to go into. You can kind of see that last one there at the bottom. But yeah, I've done that. I've taken a look at the writing credits, and it seems that DAYOUNG is at the top of the writing credits on this one, so that is very, very awesome. I'm so glad I took a look at that before I wrap this video up. And again, Eric Nam has writing credits on this one too. So he has writing credits across all three of the songs on the album. That is awesome to have seen. I'm curious to see how that came about, or how the conversation went in regards to him working on this album with her. I would love to see how it is that they went about doing that. But that is very, very cool. I love that. Again, I enjoyed myself with this album. She did such a fantastic job. I do think that it was a great way to kind of start things off for yourself. I think that it was a great debut album for her. We got a bit of everything from her just to see what it is that she could do as a solo artist, and that has just been really, really great to see. And I've enjoyed every single one of these songs that I got from her. That has been such a fine and fantastic time for me, genuinely. I had a great time here. I'm so glad that I decided to take a look at it today. I really am. I genuinely am. I had a great time with that. But yeah, I don't have too much to say. Thank you to Diane. Thank you to Eric Nam. Thank you to XC, actually, who also had writing credits on Body. And thank you to all of the other writers and producers on this album. I saw that Rabbit, I think, produced 2 songs on this album, and then someone else produced Body, if I'm not mistaken. So thank you to you guys as well. I don't know. I just had a really great time here. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this album reaction up. If you guys enjoyed anything in this reaction, anything at all, definitely do the cringy YouTuber thingies of like, commenting, and or subscribing. Any one of the 3 is helpful to me. And me saying this sometimes works. If you haven't already checked out my reaction to DAYOUNG's Body MV, as well as the dance practice and the on-the-spot music, or the music video, the on-the-spot video, definitely